So it's this way. Well, let me just show you. It's going into the sun, the hillside all the way up round there, and we've got to go along here now. It has been slightly confusing on some bits, so we've had to sort of retrace the map and find a different route back to where we should be, which is what we did earlier on when I said we spoke to that lady just before that. We had to look at the map carefully and just think logically about the way we should go. So, but we got ourselves out of trouble, which was good. So they're going off down there. I'm going to stop and take a photograph. I'm not sure if I mentioned just now, but we've noticed these little flags dotted around all over the place. And it's that, the South Coast Challenge. And this is 97 kilometres from the end. We saw one earlier on that said 98. And I said to Cynthia, I wonder if that's from the, you know, you got 98 kilometres to go, or what? Because if you see that and you're absolutely exhausted already, then it's not very appealing, is it? So we were right. So it's 90. It was 98. So it's now 97. And we've got a lovely old barn building here, and a signpost that says, "This beautiful 18th century barn is available to hire for wedding receptions and functions from May to September. All inquiries, please email info@southstokebarn.co.uk." So we've come to the end of this bit of the footpath, just here, asking you to keep off the grass there. So we come round here. Oh, sorry if I've just hit the microphone. Lovely, lovely old building there. And it looks like there's a church just tucked away behind us, and this is the barn where the wedding receptions are, just in there. Fantastic, what a lovely place. A little bit of an added bonus for our walk today. St Leonard's Church. So we're immediately coming in towards underneath these yew trees. Steve's already gone ahead, come into these double gates. Quite a small churchyard, but there's the church. Very unusual tower, but it's flint, wood shingle, flint built tower with some lovely stonework at the top, and I wouldn't know what you would call that. So let's just have a wander around here. Tombs and a flint built porch under a tiled roof. Very old stonework on the sides there. What a beautiful church. But we were talking about the wall just now that we saw built, which must have been part of an estate, and it was all flint built. As the church is here, St Leonard's, and the wall that surrounds the church is all flint. Lovely old wooden barrel there to collect the water. But we think that during the First War, or after the First World War, people from the villages and the estates were given the job of building the walls to give them some sort of employment. It's a lovely old house there next door, probably the old manor house. But you can see only one window on this side. Oh sorry, two, there's one over on this other side here. But you can see on this north side where there's a doorway that's been blocked up just there, and it's been done in flint, but some of this has been rendered in at some point. Very nice, charming church. We don't know anything about this church, of course, so we'll have to try and remember to try and get a bit of information about it, so that we can put it in the description of the video. So yeah, we might have a very quick look to see if we can get inside, but I can't imagine it's going to be very bright in there, but lovely church. Well, we're just about to try and go into St Leonard's Church to have a look. We've actually tried the door is open. And I was saying to Steve just now, I've never been into a porch that's actually totally built from stone material. And we've got this really lovely archway just around here going in, but we've got this strange fork that's, I'm assuming, to do with a harvest, but it's very dark in here, so I'll not be able to see much. Just inside the door we've got the font. Let me just come around that way and see if I can get but nothing much there. I can't find any light switches. But we're wandering down through the church now, and it's just a single aisle, central aisle, heading down towards the east end. As you can see, the walls are painted blue, but there's the one notable thing, there's no plaques on the walls, there's no information boards about anybody that's buried here. Very simple altar with the Bible open in front of us and the candles and the crucifix. All the windows are plain glass, in leaded light windows. We've got a little alcove this side with some sort of I think it's a Bible resting, but it's lovely there. But everything is very, very plain here. You've got these chandeliers for candles, but then you've got the lovely timbers up in the roof, and everybody knows watch my videos, you know how I love to look at the timbers in the roof of a church. Just here we've got the pulpit. And everything seems to be candle lit. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 chandeliers, candle chandeliers in the central aisle, and then the one main one going towards the east end where the altar is. We've got the bell tower just here with one single bell cord going up through this huge tall arch, and it's all built out of stone. Everything is stone in here. We've left the church. We had a snack while we were there, and we're just going over this bridge, so I'll just have a look along the Itchy Head. That's not Beachy Head, that's Itchy Head. Just have a look along here. Look at this, isn't that lovely? Come back across this way. Yes, we were right up there.
This is the bridge we saw.
That's it from the top. Yeah, that's the one I. Was that me?
That was you.
Yes, we were. If the camera can pick that up, the little clearing between the two mounds, between the two humps and where the trees are, that's where we were earlier. And yeah, so that's where we were up there when we spotted this bridge. So do we know which way we've got to go, folks?
Yeah, over that stile and along the riverbank.
Okay, let's head off that way then. Is this where we see mole and yeah? Oh, hang on, this is gonna be awkward. Funny style. Cynthia will know it. Cynthia, hurry up, please. Tales of the riverbank. Who are the characters? There's Mole. There's Mole.
Yeah, it's Ratty.
Ratty, that's it. Keep going.
Is there anyone else?
Well, there's more than two, isn't there, in the Tales of the Riverbank? Yeah, Toad, that's it, isn't it? Toad, Mole and Ratty. Yeah, that'd do. Well, we've just got over a stile that was built for giants, although Steve was quite right, the ground is worn away on either side. As we're walking along this footpath here, and the river is away to our left, Cynthia is keeping a very close eye on two things in the field, and we are pretty sure that either one or both are bulls. So we're just walking towards them. One is just built like a tank, and that's the white one, which is going to be closest to us. For some reason the speed of the walk has just slowed up a bit. But here we go, just up in front of us, as you can see. I'm absolutely certain that they are bulls. But anybody that says about red, just ignore that, because bulls are colourblind. So they will charge any colour. And if anybody noticed how Cynthia very cleverly stepped aside, then you know that I'm now in front. We've got a herd of cattle just away to in the other field, and we've got these two big beasts right in front of us. But they're quite happy, chewing away on the grass. Just to my left hand side, we've got all these reeds that are growing up at the side of the river. And then we've got these willows just to our left as well. Well, that's a first. Steve and I were very keen to stop at the establishment over there behind those trees. And it's called the Black Rabbit. A pub on the riverside, seating all the way along the riverside, plenty of seating. And Cynthia said, I'm not bothered. But we carried on. A nice cold drink at the side of the river, chilled lager out the barrel, lovely. just to quench our thirst a little bit. But no, we're pressing on and we're knackered. Oh, look. Messing about on the river. We're still going. The river's still to our left. And there's still lots of rushes there. Reeds, rushes. You know what I mean. So, follow this path all the way along, all the way round there, all the way back round. So we're on this bit now. We're doing the extended loop of this walk. And it was only after we'd gone, I don't know, half mile, 3/4 of a mile. Steve then tells us that this loop is 3.5 hours, 3.5 miles and another hour and a half of walking. Amazing. I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you what we can see over there, which is Arundel Castle. And if you can make it out on this camera, the sun rays are coming down behind a big black cloud just behind the castle. It's a stunning view. Not sure if this camera will pick that up or not, but I will inquire to see if one of them can take a photograph. But we noticed these flowers just now as we were walking around. Very, very pretty. Just lovely. Well, we've pretty much done the loop now. Well, sort of, I think. I don't think I'm speaking too soon, or at least I might be. Oh, I don't know. Well, we've come round the loop and we've now got Arundel Castle directly in front of us. Again, the river still to our left-hand side. And we've got the church up on the hill. Poor, something stinks down here. Got all these lovely boats down here along the river's edge. We stand over this side. Got a lady coming towards us. Got all these lovely boats tied up along the side. That's all right, you're welcome. So we come along this way further, and we've got some people on the other side by one of the moorings. But yeah, so far, we're nearly back. What a walk, what a walk. We've got Arundel Castle behind us. We've got the cafe over there, which is shut, where we had a coffee earlier on before we started our walk, and we actually went past there to start it. We've finished now. This is the end of our walk. So this will be Kevin, Cynthia and Steve saying bye-bye, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to follow, like and subscribe to Kevin's Rambles.